Hey everybody, this is John. This is what is this, week 7? Pokemon Battles. Sorry they're getting delayed. I had to get a new job recently, so I've been trying to find out where in my schedule right now I have room to make the videos. But here we go. I have 2 videos today, I think. So this one's me versus Jacob. I'm going to use this Dr. Connor Sceptile. You might be able to guess what kind of set I'm running on this guy. We'll see. He's going to lead with Swampert. Obviously the advantage is mine. He wants to see what I'm going to do here. Obviously if I had used Leaf Storm here, you might think maybe I'm Choice Spect. So I expect, there we go, he's going to pull out. I'm sorry, I just now noticed this is a little crooked. I don't know why it ended up like that. It must have moved after I covered the camera to make sure it stayed dark. Anyways, I do use Leech Seed. I am running a Subseed set on this. So, you're going to see that. Jacob, Subseed is one of those things where you're going to be watching this, you're going to say there's so many counters to it. There's so many counters, how could you lose the Subseed just by itself, pretty much? And, what I'm going to say is there's a lot of Pokemon right now, and it's hard to be prepared for everything, and I think this is one of those examples of where you can't pack a counter to everything anymore. I don't think quite the same as you used to. Sometimes you're going to run into a Subseed set, you're not going to have anything that can take the Subseeds, or, get rid of the substitutes efficiently. You'll see in a little bit, Jacob does get something up here, and, it works for a while. But I do have his Gallade, he's got his Gallade out, it's got Ice Punch, so it's not a bad switch here. The problem is the Sceptile is faster. The Sceptile is faster than almost, you can go through tons of Pokemon. He's faster than, there's no point in listing them off. He's definitely faster than Gallade. And you can see it's paying off here. I'm able to I set up the Leech Seed on the Switch, and I've just been substituting ever since then. And basically, you can last, I'm not sure how many substitutes you can go for. I know I went through all my PP of substitutes worth, and I still wasn't dead, and I hadn't been hit yet. Obviously, if Sceptile gets hit, that's his one weakness. If Sceptile gets hit, he dies, because he's made of paper. He does have some good moves. So he comes out with Chandelure, and I'm going to use Substitute here, and I'm going to Leech Seed, obviously. That way I can set up this Pokemon with the Subseed set here. And now he's going to have to kill the Substitute. Once again, he's slower than me. Any Pokemon that you're slower than, you can safely Substitute and Leech Seed on Switch. If he comes in with something faster than you, with a Subseed, you have to predict the switch, use Leech Seed, and then you can substitute your way through there, obviously. Maybe if you're watching this you already know that, but I just, might as well say it, I guess, just in case somebody doesn't know quite the strategy or what Subseed is. Subseed, Substitute, plus Leech Seed. There are lots of Pokemon that run this set. Lots of grass Pokemon usually. I don't think any non-grass Pokemon that get Leech Seed that also know this. So he's going to burn away the substitutes now, but as you can see, I can keep substituting. Once again, I'm faster than Chandelure. Chandelure is a weird choice. You can see the Gallade wasn't faster. And I think Gallade's faster than Chandelure. I'm not sure about that, but you can see that's not going to pay off for him, because Chandelure is also slower. I have the Leech Seed set up. You can see my health. Even though I've already gone through, 6 substitutes, I'm still at half health. Going to be even higher than that. So that's not too bad. He takes back Chandelure, which is a smart move. There's no point in leaving the Chandelure out there, essentially to die. So he comes in with this Hexerus. Hexerus is a good switch here. I think this is one of the few Pokemon that can get faster after Dragon Dance, obviously. So I think he's going to use that, I would expect. It is named Reptar. I like that name. Nothing wrong with that, I guess, unless you didn't like Rugrats for some reason. Maybe you're one of the Cartoon Network people that only watch Cartoon Network when you're a kid, and then you don't like the name Reptar. Anyway, so he's going to Dragon Dance, and you're going to see, this is going to make him faster than me. And this is why it's important that you have to predict, you have to predict what the foe is doing, because if you're faster than him, you can substitute. You can even use another move when your substitute's up like that, if they switch, and if you can get the Leech Seed off, and then you'll be able to use your own move and set up your substitute both at the same time. So it can do a lot of damage. He's going to use X-Scissor here. Once again, that would kill me if it hit. Almost everything he's hitting me with would kill me if it hits. Now he's faster than me, though, and you're going to see the problem with it. Because now he's faster than me, so even if I come in now, I have to use Substitute. Now I'm forced to use Substitute every time. Unfortunately, I used Rock Tomb because I thought maybe I'd still be faster, and since he Dragon Danced, I would have a turn to set back up the Substitute. He was faster than me. I used Rock Tomb, and I got extremely lucky. Rock Tomb actually slowed him down. That is one of the side effects of it. I think it's a 10% chance. It worked for me. I was pretty happy about that. When something works, when it's going right for you, it's going right. That's all I can say. And because of that Dragon Dance time, now he's forced to use another Dragon Dance. I realized my mistake the first time. I'm not going to obviously use Rock Tomb again. He's already going to be below half health. All that time, the thing about now is I have 2 more Leech Seeds off than I would have had if he hadn't had to Dragon Dance twice. So the advantage is definitely my favorite. I've taken down 3 of his Pokemon to about half health using this strategy already. So you can see it's just, I mean, it's doing really well here. And now he's faster than me. I know that. I'm not going to make the same mistake of using Rock Tomb again and hoping that I get the 10% luck. So I'm going to be using substitutes from here on out pretty much. At least until they can switch and I can set up another, and I have to set up another Leech Seed. No, this is a problem with PP. You can't do this forever. You can't just subseed a team to death. Well, I suppose if you carried all Pokemon that were subseeders, but that's just asking to get beat up by someone like Quick Salamence or something, or even well, you know, Quick Salamence, quick Haxorus, just a quick Pokemon in general can beat subseed, or Grass Pokemon that's immune to it. So I'm thinking something like Virizion or Breloom probably could beat it, maybe, I don't know. So you see, this is killing him, and I haven't even attacked yet. He's going to die from this turn, and he's not going to be able to kill us off. He is burning through PP at this point, though. He realizes he probably can't beat it with anything else. So he's forced to do essentially just to last me out here. No point in throwing out more Pokemon to die. I guess he could switch around a little more and force me to use, you know, Leech Seed a little bit more, but there's not too much of a point in that, because really it's the substitute that's the killer part of this set. Leech Seed is just a nice thing. So he sends an Electivire, which is another good move here. I'm gonna Leech Seed this. He does have what? I think he's running a special set, a special mix set maybe. So he's got Flamethrower. He's gonna use it here. He's just gonna kill my substitute, and once again he's just burning through PP at this point. Obviously he's faster than Electivire. I'm going to beat Electivire here with if I have the PP. I'm not sure if I do. And this is, I mean, you can tell that I'm gonna win this battle obviously already, just based on how it's gone so far. I mean, he hasn't been able to set anything up. He's been stuck really on the defensive the whole time. I have one of his Pokemon killed with substitute, another 2 are taking a half or a quarter health down. This really sucks for him. Once again, I think it's one of those things, and there's a lot of things like this now. I'm going to do a game after this where there's another one. If you're not, you can't be prepared for everything. So if you run into it, you're bound to run into a gimmick set that there's nothing you can do about. And that's, you shouldn't, if you're playing online, don't shut off your game and turn it off and just walk away and just quit the match. Finish it out and maybe learn from it. Maybe your team can beat it. You just need to use a different strategy. If you see it's happening, set up differently. So, you know, learn and lose. You need to stay on and lose. That's the important part, because if everyone's just quitting online, that makes the whole online setup just terrible. It's no fun to go online and win it and think you're gonna win a battle and be denied the win. Alright, win column. I'm gonna grab a drink here. So I do have a lot of PP on the substitutes. I do believe I have it not PP max, but I have PP invested into it. So that's gonna make this even last even longer. Just let the pain go on. You can see I'm gonna get Electivire down to half health. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to kill him though. But that's okay, because once he's ready to die, essentially, that's when you bust out. You saw in the beginning I used Leaf Storm. You can use that because there's no point in preserving your special attack there anymore. Leaf Storm really is on him to take out a threat like Swampert or something like that tries to set up. I can move in on that perfectly and begin this sort of bullshit, basically. So you're going to see it's taken down to half health. I have to think I'm running low on PP, though I don't know. You can see how many substitutes I've gone through, and I'm still at a quarter health. I like subseeding strategies. I have like 4 subseeders made. I don't use them all, obviously, but I don't know. I always like to have at least one subseeder on my team. I really like grass Pokemon in general. Any of the people I play with, TTC, Jacob, even Kevin, back when he played. And Kevin might actually play tonight. I don't know. We're going to play some games tonight, so we'll have some more tomorrow. I'm going to try and get a bunch of games. I'm going to upload them online. So hopefully we'll have a bunch of stuff to watch. That'll be fun. So you're going to see here, I'm going to come back with Rock Tomb. It doesn't kill him. And he does get his speed lowered, which sucks for Electivire. He's already slow enough. Rock Tomb, I probably should have used Leaf Storm there. I thought Rock Tomb. I wasn't sure if Rock was super effective against Electric or not. He is pretty much dead though. I have lots of Pokemon that are fast enough. You see, I come back with oh, that's right. So I have a Abomasnow, and I've started some Hail. Right now we had a weatherless game, which is pretty rare now, so considering, especially